Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 13th. We're just going to jump right in here. You have this affair card and this criticism card showing up here. Excuse me. So that affair card is actually a good card for love. So, it can say that there is love coming in for you, obviously, although you have these Seven of Swords here. This is your past position. We're doing past, present, future, and outcome this week. So, I'm wondering if you were with a person and they accused you of cheating, but they were the one that was cheating, or it looks to me like this person tried to make something your fault here, Capricorn. But it was really them the entire time. I feel like you're moving past it. It's almost not even worth mentioning because again, I feel like you're kind of moving in a new direction here, or you're just kind of not not even focusing on it. So, I think maybe there are times where you kind of wish things were different or whatever, but, for the most part, I feel like you're open to something new. Look, you even have this card that says rejection is for your protection. So, but I feel like this is something that happened a while ago, is what I would say here. I would be careful of this person. This has come up for you a million times before, Capricorn. And I don't know, maybe this person, maybe you need to do a cord cutting or something, because it seems to me like this person is still in your energy. And I feel so again, if you have a person like that, I would be careful of that. Interestingly enough, I would be careful of the haters, at this time. It seems, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of hater energy. So with that criticism card, I would just ignore the haters, if they're criticizing you or whatever, just in general, right? You have the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Maybe you thought you were going to have your Ten of Cups with a person and it just didn't work out. Obviously, again, I think that it's it's kind of weird because it's popping into my head as someone who wanted you to be a bad person, so bad. I feel like they wanted you to be a bad person so they could justify what they did. But I feel like they're just a really crappy person. So, I feel like you're moving forward. The interesting thing as well is that it looks to me like you're just super focused on your own happiness. It's whatever happened, happened. And now at this time, even if you didn't have this love situation happen, I feel like all of you Capricorns are kind of very focused on maintaining happiness or creating more joy and happiness in your life. You have the Seven of Swords. Again, can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but it also represents doing things in another way. It's a card of tactics. He is stealing those swords from an army in the background here, and it kind of represents the fact that he is doing the same thing, but in a different way. So instead of going to war, he's stealing the weapons. So I think that we are in this time right now where pretty much everyone should be if you're trying to do anything at all with your life, it's are there more resourceful ways that you can do what you're setting out to do? Are there better ways to do it? Is there something that takes less time or less resources? Again, you're gonna have to put your thinking cap on, obviously, because I can't, I don't know what every single one of your situations is, but I would be, tactical and resourceful with the things that you're putting your energy into. You have the Page of Cups here. I'm telling you right now, I feel like love is coming right in. It's whatever this was, doesn't even matter, because I feel that for those of you that want love, I feel someone is coming in very, very quickly. And you might be saying that you've, had to wait a year or 2 years even or something, which I think that's true. Yes, that's true. That might seem like a long time, but I feel like it's the energy is changing very rapidly here for you, especially in regards to love. So if you want love, I feel like there's a major change where all of a sudden it's the perfect person is interested in you or something like that. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Hangman. Yeah, a lot of people have been getting the Hangman. I really feel we're in a time of seeing things from new perspectives. So, pretty much perspective changes just happening in life in general. With the Seven of Swords, you have the Lovers. I would be careful of this person. This person could be saying, this past person, if you have this past person, they could be coming back saying, I've changed, I've, done all these things, but have they really, I would say no. It's why did they do it in the first place? I have a rule. If you're an adult and you do things like cheating or lying or any of this other stuff, I'm done. You're an adult. You know the difference between right or wrong. So I have no sympathy for adults, plain and simple. Especially if they do something like cheating, right? If it's less serious, if someone made a mistake and they left you, okay, because they had to, go do something in their life or whatever, different story, right? But, if they did something bad, I would be careful. I really feel there's something new and better just coming in here. And also not love. Like if you're like looking for business, if you're hoping for better teamwork in work or business, or if you're hoping to manifest something, it looks to me like there's a better path coming in for you. Right? You have the Page of Cups and you have the Two of Swords. Very weird. Like I get this feeling that some of you are like have already started working in a new direction in your life, like in work or business, and I feel like it feels off. And it's like I only feel that it feels off because you're so used to a pattern. It's like, just to give you an example, I didn't do readings this weekend, right? Because there was really none for me to do. I'm like way super caught up and it just didn't make sense for me to do a set of readings that I didn't need to do, right? And so I went and worked on another project, but I felt like super weird the whole entire time because I wasn't doing what I normally do every single day. And I kind of get that feeling here. It's popping into my head as well. So that you could be doing something. I feel like it's like the right direction, but it just feels weird because it's different. You just haven't set that, that new routine up. And I don't know, I'm not even getting like the traditional stuff on this card. I'm just getting that you're just setting up a new routine in your life, and it might feel weird at first, but I feel like you're actually going in the right direction. Next, in your present position, you have this Treasure Island card and this No Place Like Home card. Interestingly enough, I feel like some of you are thinking about moving. The other interesting thing is that I feel you could be moving much faster than you realize. Maybe you just are kind of like thinking about moving, and then all of a sudden you're like, next week you're moving. It might not be that soon, but it could be like a little bit sooner than you expect. The other thing I'm getting here is I feel like I just got a chill, which is like confirmation for me. I feel like you're manifesting something very quickly, and this is very good. It's like a project or a new beginning. It's something that is a seed. You have the Ace of Wands here. The Ace of Wands to me is my favorite card in the tarot. Why? Because it's like the one thing that most of us need that gives us hope. It is the seed going down into, or it's the root from the seed going down into the soil. It's like that initial spark of life, right? And so we have to keep it going after that. We have to nurture it, water it, fertilize it, feed it, after that period of time. But, if you're starting something new and you keep that spark going, then you will be very successful. I mean, Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. This year, the Ace of Wands, I've never seen it so much in reading, so we're definitely in a time where I feel like the universe is encouraging everyone to move in these new directions. And how interesting as well that you have this Page of Wands. He's holding on to that wand there, and, it's just one wand. So it's like you're going on this new adventure to grow something new. And, I definitely feel that here where it's like you could be nurturing something new into existence with the Page of Wands. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth and abundance and just like a lot of good stuff as well. You have the King of Cups. Excuse me. This could be love if you want love. Could be a water sign or earth. Earth and water really stand out to me. It could be any sign. Funny enough as well, the King of Cups is also a card that I call the home. So there are some cards in the tarot that I consider clue cards. I don't always read it unless I feel it, and I feel it for you, that this could be representing the home. He kind of really, on the highest level, he represents like safety, security, comfort, protection. And so I feel for a lot of you that, and that's why I say he represents the home, because we usually feel those feelings in the home. And so for some of you, it could be moving. I also feel that there's something like emotionally tugging at you that you need to work on. But, I mean this in a good way. It's almost like something is bringing you joy and happiness with that Sun card. It's like I really feel something is trying to set you free. You have that bad health and that imprisonment card, but that row is actually really good. You have the Sun, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. And so I kind of feel like it's saying like what you're doing maybe is keeping you stuck. And that's why like moving in this new direction is going to be the thing that really sets you free. With the King of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands here. You have two sevens. 7, 7. Two sevens to me is internal fears that don't exist. So I definitely feel it is time for you to let go of anything that could be holding you back. If you want love, I would also, open up here. With the Page of Wands, you have the Sun twice. Amazing. I would definitely be moving towards something that makes you happy, or a passionate new beginning. I think this is like the challenge. I always say this, that I think the biggest challenge for everyone right now is moving towards desire, because we probably like desire to do something right now, but we also might be saying to ourselves, yeah, that sounds good in the land of sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, then yeah, I could do that, right? It's almost like the wouldn't it be nice if, right? It's like, I think right now that is the best way I could describe the energy. I think we all have maybe an idea or a direction we'd like to move in, and we're like, yeah, that'll be nice, you know? But I think we need to change our attitude, because if there was ever a time where if we give something like that attention and we just think like, how could I do it? We might just get the answers we need. So, you know, I would encourage you to move in those directions. Look, with the Ace of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Like, 10 of Pentacles is everything you want and desire. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I am saying if you put the work in, you know, I feel like you're going to be very successful. 10 of Pentacles is everything you want and desire, really. So, you know, again, you could be building and leaving a legacy here. Next, you have this bad health card and this imprisonment card. So I feel like you've been feeling stuck in the sense that you are feeling like the amount that you can get out of a situation is capped with that 7 of Pentacles. You have the Sun, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Again, I feel that this is almost like a ceiling. You know, it's like saying, oh, you'll only ever get this amount out of this job. You'll only ever make this much. You'll only ever reach these heights. You know, it's almost like there's something like that in your life. Maybe it's love. Maybe you feel like you have already met the best that you can get. But again, I feel like this whole entire reading is like saying, no, not even close. So I really feel it's encouraging you to exceed your own expectations, this reading. It's like, it's a challenge. You know, it's like challenging you to do way better than you think you can do. And, you know, again, I think that if you face the challenge, which you're a Capricorn, you can definitely do it. You'll probably be very successful. And don't be afraid to let people help you either. You have the 3 of Pentacles here. 3 of Pentacles, it says teamwork makes a dream work. But, you know, 3 of Pentacles is a card of building something. It is a card of quality work as well. You know, the story of him is that he's done a good job with this whole thing right here. And, you know, he's followed these plans. So it kind of says that you have the ability to do what you need to do here, but you have to do it, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling here with the 3 of Pentacles, is that it's time to put the work in. You have the Sun. The Sun is a card of happiness, so I do feel there is a lot of joy and happiness coming in for you. I feel like the universe is like saying, like, I'm trying to give you something that you want, right? And, you know, but it wants you to let go of something that has maybe been keeping you stuck. This could be a belief. It could be a belief system. It could be something that you think is true that isn't in your life. You know, it could be a million different things. I'm actually going to clarify right now so we can see what this is. With the Sun, you have the World. Amazing. Definitely a big achievement. Your card as well. You showing up in a very strong position here with the Sun. So I feel that this is saying that you're about to have a major achievement in your life. I feel that it's tied to this Ace of Wands. It's kind of weird as well. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it with the Ace of Wands. It's like, I feel like this could be a false start or it could be very successful. It's going to be up to you, right? The Ace of Wands, like I said, it's something we have to nurture. We really have to take care of. I believe we have to take care of every single ace that exists. Aces are 0. They just represent an opportunity. We have to really kind of nurture the opportunity we get. But the Ace of Wands is kind of like, it's kind of like you're starting not from scratch, because again, it's the root going down into the soil. It's almost like you're getting an opportunity here that's starting from a better position. And I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel it's going to be successful, whatever it is. With the 3 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of this past heartbreak situation, whatever it is. I also feel forgiveness could be a very good idea for you with the 3 of Swords. You know, 3 of Swords, those 3 swords are in your heart. And, you know, it doesn't say you have to forgive a person directly. It just says forgiving them in your own heart will set you free. And I definitely feel that it is like time for you to set yourself free here. With the 7 of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. Yes, definitely new love coming in for you. Could be any sign. Water and fire. You know, you have water, fire, water right here. So, excuse me. It could be a very good connection. Could also be a Taurus or another earth sign. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Whatever it is, I love the King and Queen of Pentacles together. To me, that represents 2 people who are definitely meant to be together. 2 people who are basically perfect for each other, and 2 people who really want to put in the work. Again, to me, King and Queen of Pentacles, they really put in the effort to make something successful, and they want something stable as well. Same with the 10 of Pentacles is an amazing love card. But I feel like you need to let go of a past hurt. It's kind of funny because I feel you could be attracting a person who's been through something very similar to you. And I feel like I say this to Scorpio all the time. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So it might be a Scorpio, because I always say to Scorpio that you might be attracting a person that has been through something very difficult, but you've both been through the same thing, but that's exactly why you're like not going to do it to each other. But I feel like you need to open up to this if you want love. You have this in your outcome position. You have this exploring card. It says you're exploring different potential paths to success. We've literally been saying this whole entire time. It says career exploration can provide you with clarity on what matches you. You have this card that says rejection is for your protection. There's something about being rejected by something that you thought was was it, you know? If this was a person, I feel like you thought you were going to marry this person. If this was a job or a business, you're like, oh, this is it. This is what I'm going to be doing. But I feel like the reading itself is saying there's something so much better coming into your life. Literally, that's what I feel. You have the Five of Pentacles here. Again, I feel like you're feeling left out in the cold. I feel you could be attracting a person that's also feeling left out in the cold. But it's like if you would both just like stop and look at each other, I feel like you would be immediately warmed up, you know? It's like the two of you would make each other so much more warm. Definitely could be a Leo, by the way, as well. Could be an Earth sign. Could be a Leo. I kind of am leaning towards either an Earth sign with Leo in their chart or Leo with Earth in their chart, or it could be a Leo with a lot of Earth in their chart or something like that. So that's definitely popping out to me. But it's like if you would both just see each other, I don't know why that's jumping out at me. I'm also not getting any answers as to like how. Hopefully when we clarify, we can get some answers here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, of course, is your card. You show up twice in this reading. I love whenever people show up as themselves. It really puts you in a position of power and strength. It kind of allows you to get what you want from the reading. So I see a lot of success here because you're showing up in your strength, in your power with the Queen of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. It's impossible for Earth signs to not be working on permanence right now. So I would say that, if you're building something, relationship, business, a new home, you're probably like very focused on building something that you're going to be, staying in for a long period of time. It's kind of funny because, my brother and I, we've moved every single year for like the past 6 years or something like that. I don't know, a crazy amount of times, right? Ridiculous. And we're about to move again. And so we both said to each other, not that we need to live with each other for the rest of our lives, but we both said to each other, wherever we move next, we're going to like stay there for 4 years. Like we're not moving, right? And, I kind of feel that for you, where it's like maybe you're going to be finding a place and you're going to be committing to it. But this could also be like a person that you're committing to, or a business, or something like that, So I really feel that with that card. You have this again. You have the Seven of Pentacles right next to it, and I feel like the Seven of Pentacles, like I felt that like ceiling, like you've reached this point where you really can't go farther where you are, and that is what is causing this change. I don't feel like that imprisonment card is really bad. I think it's saying that maybe you're feeling a little bit stuck, but I also feel that stuck feeling is kind of making you come up with like new solutions on how you can escape, or how you can, do something better in your life. With the Five of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, a lot of success coming in for you. I see a lot of growth and abundance here, just in general, obviously. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Moon. A lot of people are getting the Moon or these Pisces cards. We have a lot of energy in Pisces. I feel we're in a time where we really need to trust our intuition. We need to trust our inner voice. All that other good stuff is what I would say there. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, work hard, play hard. Definitely you're in a time of hard work. So I would do whatever you can to make sure that you're balancing that energy out. Again, Capricorn, I totally understand you. I have 900 planets in Capricorn, right? And so all I do is work literally all day long. And, people always tell me, take a break, when are you gonna have fun? But like, this is fun to me, right? Working on 900 projects is what is fun to me. I'm sure you understand that. So, I get it, is what I'm trying to say, but I would make sure to have some fun. You have this Mountain Road card. It says you're on a road to success. Boom. There you go. Nothing more to say there. You have this bowl. It says plenty of material things. This is what you're attracting. Yeah, I think you want the comfort is really what you're looking for with that King of Pentacles. And, I feel like you're attracting it. So I really don't think there's anything wrong with that. Looks good. You have this Lily card. It says spiritual love on it. There could be a very spiritual connection coming in for you here with this Lily card. Again, could be something much deeper, something that also makes more success. So I like it. You have this Kite, says vacation. Yes, I feel like you need a vacation or a break. You have this Weeping Willow. It says family sorrow. Everybody's been getting stuff about family, so you might be dealing with family. I just saw this. You have this man card. It says dealings with relationships with a man. I always clarify these man cards, and I got this card that says dog far away. It says a distant friend is thinking of you. I think this could be a past person. And so again, if you keep thinking of a past person, it doesn't matter what gender this past person is. I feel like they're thinking of you, and I think you some cord cutting or some doing something to get out of this energy is going to be very important for you, because again, I think this person keeps tugging on your energy. It's almost like I get that, it's such a weird energy. I know I've said this to you before, that like I feel like this is like a messed up person, and I mean that in a kind way too. I think maybe they have some trauma or something, because it's like I get a person, it's like they don't want to let you go, but they also won't let you in their life. It's like I feel like that's what you dealt with just intuitively here, is like a person who is broken or something. I don't know. You tell me. But, I really get that feeling of like a person who just is like, it's like they're a porcupine person, right? It's like they don't ever let you, it's like they want to be cuddled, but they don't at the same time, like a porcupine, right? Don't try to cuddle a porcupine is the moral, that is what this reading is trying to say, right? But, other than that, it looks good. I would do some cord cutting if you need to or whatever. But other than that, this looks really good. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.